think Mummy said she found the keeping the doors and windows shut all the time a bit difficult.
The windows open.
Yes. There you go, darling.
Aww. Let's see. Joshua always come. I want to waste this time.
No, he's going to stay at home. He's not well. Okay, Joshua, back in a few minutes. Ugh.
Good morning. Good morning, welcome back. Beitu, morning. Yeah, I just saw USD CAD. Great break and retest here. Again. Very nice. Look at how it's pushing now. Let's take a look and see if we can find something here. Wow, we did have the retest on EJ. When did this happen? Nice, someone took USD CAD, very good. I don't know how did we miss this retest on EJ, because we were waiting for that. Okay, Aussie dollar did melt since yesterday. We had a small pullback here, but was not enough to come as a retest. GJ some continuation. Only did a small consolidation box before continuation. Can we take the retest? I think maybe we can. Plenty of rejections. We'll see what's gonna give us later on. GCAD. Okay, let's take a look at GCAD. GCAD currently at support. It did a pretty good move but got rejected all the way up. So we're gonna have to see how it's gonna close. Okay, look at EuroCAD. This was perfect. This was perfect. Okay. Let's see, I want to take EuroCAD buys now. We missed the retest. Now we should look how to take an entry, like an impulse entry. If we wait for candles to close, might take too much time, and that might take too much time, but it might go all the way up until then. So what I'm gonna do here is, I did enter a buy here. Did enter a buy, and I'm putting my stop just below this current wick or candle. And if it does drop once again, I'm gonna take another buy. The reason why I took buys is because the break and retest already happened. Now I'm just entering in that continuation. and expecting this to continue a lot more. The retest is almost done. What we can do is also wait for this candle to close. Like wait for the candle to close above this small resistance that created, then to enter on the pullback. But since it's only the beginning of the hour, it's the 20 minutes. It's only 20 minutes that the candle has started. This can go a lot more before closing, so we want to catch that move. So I entered here. Let's see. Stop loss is 10 pips. If it does come down once more, I'm gonna enter more, because I left some room if it drops to enter some more. But this has a very high probability to continue. See, we had a breakout, we had a retest, second retest, actually this third retest, and price got rejected all the way up. Made another retest, got rejected all the way up. Now it pushed above the previous candle. And what did I say last night? That's a pretty good signal or confirmation. We can't say confirmation because it needs to be close to candle, but just sending us a signal that this is going to continue even more now. Going above the previous candle, that just shows that we have pretty good momentum right now, and we are going with that momentum. Let's see. I'm gonna try this. If you wanna wait for candles to close, you can do that too. Okay, break and retest of the trend line. Good one. Looks like it was a very nice trade. So what's next for Aus dollar? You want to wait for a break on this daily level? It looks pretty good. This 4-hour support. If it does break below, we might have some more continuation to the downside. Morning. Let's see. In the daily time frame, also break and retest. Let's see. Yeah, it is. Already did that break and retest. So we need continuation. Only continuation needed. Let's see what happens. This is a late entry because we were not when it was doing the retest, so we're just anticipating more continuation after the retest. So we'll see. Okay, NZD US dollar waiting for a break. It looks a decent support. It looks good. If it does a break below this, it looks pretty strong support. Can give us a chance here. And there's no traffic on the left all the way down here, so good range to fill, around 20-30 pips range to the downside. That looks good. We'll see, but we need a 4-hour breakout, so it might take some time. Tyler, very nice trade. Congrats. Clean break and retest. USD CAD, very nice trade, man. Very nice trade. I didn't take that because I didn't see it, not because the break was too weak or anything like that. I did enter another entry on Euro CAD now. Stop loss is going to be remain the same. But like I said before, I left some room if it does come lower, and it did. We'll see now. 10 pips in it. Very nice trade, congrats. I would take this. There was 2 breakout candles which made this even better. So we'll see. I have 2 entries on EuroCAD. One is here current price level and one is around here 640. We're gonna see how it goes. Stop loss is still 10 pips from the first one. From the second one is around 7-8 pips, so we'll see now. What do we have else? USD CAD pushing, pretty nice. Well, we might have a good trade in our hands now. GBP/USD is breaking down, and this level is pretty good. If we close like this, it's gonna be very nice. We'll wait. We have another 30 minutes left, and we will see. Okay, let's see. Your cat is dropping, not as expected. Maybe the first move was the one that was needed to catch. Let's see what happens. If we get stopped here, then will I look for sells? I don't think so, just because of the daily. Because the daily is a break and retest also, and I wouldn't like to go against the higher time frames. Euro weakness is dragging Euro cat. Yeah, Euro overall is weak a bit, but cat was weak too, so it was supposed to push, but both are weak, so what can we expect? Some consolidation. We'll see what happens. Let's check what news we have today. Okay. Fed's share, existing home sale high impact. Other than that, we have Euro speech also. Consumer confidence is medium, so don't expect a big impact on Euro. So it looks like I'm gonna get stopped on EuroCAD, unfortunately. No continuation. Let's see. Yeah, GJ is moving pretty nice. Also, GBP is dropping a lot, and it might give us a chance also. They are dropping heavily. This is my support on GU. If we, the only thing we need is to stay close because it's already gone too far, and I don't know if we're gonna get a retest here. Let's see. EuroCAD didn't stop me yet. GP is gonna drop because it hasn't They haven't reached a deal on Brexit, UK restrictions for the lockdown, a lot of things. A lot of things happening on UK. Done with your cat. Stopped me out, unfortunately. Now we need to look for a trade to make this loss back. So, just another explanation. Yeah, this might be the reason that price dropped, but the thing is, this level is not stronger than the one we took the trade. The only thing that can be the problem here is that we were a little bit late, because the first retest, second one, this was the third retest that was taken. So we missed the first one, which is the best break and retest that can happen. The first one is always the best. We missed the second one, and we missed the third one also. I just wanted to get in the train, and it was a good 2 rejections. Price went above the previous candle, and it did push up, but got rejected from resistance, and it was not enough for us. So why did it drop? Because we may say that it got rejected from this small minor zone. Why did this fail? Because we were also late. It was the third retest. First and second were missed, even the third, because if we were entering here, we would have more than 10 pips, 17 also. It went more than 17, 18 pips. So yeah, looks like I was wrong on this one. So let's see, let's find the next one here. Okay, let's see. Euro NZD looks like see, we are late because the break and retest already happened here. The breakout was here, the retest happened, it got rejected to the upside, did close below, made a retest, got rejected all the way down. So we had to move on both ways. Now it did close above again, but already did the move. So what we're gonna do here is wait for this whole consolidation range to break. Once it closes above that, we have a clean break and retest. But before that, there's no trade. This is the whole consolidation box, and we need for this to wait for this to break above or below. So let's see what happens. GJ is dropping. Wow, what a drop for GJ since yesterday. It's even going past this daily support here. If it does close below that, look at this, free traffic all the way down. We have some a small zone in the middle, but it's not gonna play a big role here. Once it closes below 133.400, this is a daily break and retest happened before here. but this is daily support, and this is where all these candles were closed. And last time this happened, look what happened last time. Was this huge push to the upside. Was more than 100 pips, 150 pips push to the upside. So if this is going below this, it's going to be some serious drop to the downside. Let's see, I think GU is very clear on this. The only thing is that has gone too far. It's almost 43 pips, yeah, almost 50 pips below support. So when we have a breakout like this, too big, a 40 pip breakout, and the retest comes all the way up, a 40 pip pullback, that's usually you're not very comfortable taking sells, right? So if this would leave like a 15 pip wick here, then make a retest and continuation would be perfect. Okay, Euro US dollar, it looks perfect. I hope we finally break below this whole consolidation box, because it's been so long. It's been so long, and we might finally have a breakout. We'll see what happens today. We need a clean break below the support here. And then we can finally think about some sells at Euro USD, clean break and retest. This is also a good level for GJ. If it does close below, might give us a chance. NZD US dollar. We said about this also that if it does close below, it is a great trade. We have clean range all the way to the downside. No traffic on the left. It's going to be a free fall once it closes below. Man, GU looks perfect. Hope we're gonna get a retest on this. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we have. So far, we do have GU is breaking, but it's already gone. I don't know what are the chances of getting the retest here. Pretty low, I guess, but we'll see. GCAD might give us a breakout here, and it is closer than the other pairs. Yeah, it is more than 40 pips, 50 pips drop on GU below support, so it's not gonna be easy to get a retest there. But GCAD is pretty close to support. I mean, we're gonna have a 15 pips breakout, which is still good, but I don't know, the GCAD is too volatile for me. Let's see if I take this with a 20 pip stop loss. There's no. We'll see what happens. Depends how it's gonna close. And these moves were caused by the news. It's gonna be risky, but we can lower our risk. That if that's the case. Have a question. What question? Let's see. GJ coming for retest. Where do you see that? Because the candle hasn't closed yet. Candles are still open. We have another 10 minutes left. Have I missed the retest? No, this is not clear break and retest. I mean, it is a break and retest, but it's between two zones. So, what can I say here? USD-CHF is not a very good pair for me. So, I don't know what's left, but what I would say is I would wait for more consolidation, to be honest. I would wait for more rejections to see where a clear, a safe zone to take a trade is. But at this point, I wouldn't say that I would take it. Wow, look at GCAD. What happened? Yeah, seems like they're all retracing hard. Seems like we're gonna have some weird moves. It retraced all the way up, 50 pips retrace. Wow, this is pretty big. Look at GCAD. GCAD even more. Yeah, 40, 50 pips almost. Tyler, a wick fill. Maybe it's going to be a wick fill, but there's a lot happening with GBP. I think it's going to be very risky to trade. Yeah, same. I'm not gonna feel good, comfortable taking GBP pairs, trade on GBP pairs. Look, we're having a lot of news on GBP. This lockdown thing, it's causing a lot of volatility on GBP. Look at this rejection, it's crazy. I mean, the only thing is that we didn't get any, we're not gonna get any chance now. Look, coming for a retest here. Of course, I'm not gonna be comfortable taking sells. watching this big 50 pip rejection, no way. I better stay out and watch what happens, unless it happens a good break and retest later on, because it's too risky. Just watching this big wick here freaks you out. But I mean, there's no need to risk on this kind of situation. Just wait. Wait and see what happens. See, 45 pip rejection and still pushing up. I mean, we might still close below support, but it's not gonna be a safe trade here. Afzal, that's correct. Yeah, you can't trust breakouts from the news. Yeah, there are also comments about interest rates. It's a mess. It is a mess. Yeah, they are talking about negative interest rates. Next few hours are gonna be wild. Yeah, I'm not taking it. I'm not taking it. Better stay away. We'll see what happens. I took a loss before, so the next trade that I'm gonna take, it's gonna be a very safe one and clear. I don't want to have any doubts on my next trade. Your USD is gonna need to push a lot more to make that breakout, so we have to wait. And as the US dollar is better, I think, than Euro US dollar, because it's much closer, it's clean. Once it breaks below this, we have clean traffic all the way down here. It's a good range to fill. Better than Euro USD. It's a clean break and retest if it does happen here. Already rejecting once, so it just confirmed that we have a good support here. Once we get the breakout, we're gonna get a nice retest to continue down if we do get one. But we will see. Huge drop since yesterday. We might have a correction today, but I hope we break here and we get a chance to get in. Look at this. Can't trust this. I mean, this can fly to the upside from what we know. It's too risky. Can this reject to the downside? It can, but it's gonna be... Can't trust it. Can't. EuroCAD closed all the way back in the range. Wow. closed all the way back in the range. Daily has gone below the previous daily candle, even though it closed above. The thing is, it did respect this level. 3 times it got rejected to the upside. And the 4th time it came all the way down, broke below. Now seems like the next target for your cat is this next support. It has another 20-30 pips range to fill. What if we do get a retest? I don't know. I'm not gonna be sure if I will take it on your cat. I don't trust it. A powerful break is a breakout with the 10 pips close above or below the support or resistance level. Look at GCAT now, it's pushing up. GJ, the same. These are going to be some big fake outs. I don't know. Very only or no opportunities right now. We don't have anything. USD-CAD did a break and retest earlier, so we can't take it now. It's like the second retest. And the 4 hour is not closed yet also. Yesterday it was a great move. What a nice break and retest. Today looks like we might have to wait for New York session too. We'll see. UJ, what about UJ? UJ has a pretty good resistance here. If it does break above, we might get a chance. But there's time. UJ is too slow. God knows when it's gonna make that breakout. Yeah, look at GJ. See? Already a fake out. EU, there's still time. EU needs to push lower. Oh, I think that level, I don't know how strong that is. So on EU, I was waiting for this 4 hour level to break to take a trade, because that doesn't look very strong to me. So I want a better break, a break below this whole consolidation box. So finally break below, and I'm gonna have a decent move to the downside. Next target all the way down here. So there's no trade for me yet. Also NZD US dollar is pretty much the same, but for now it's getting rejected. GJ is flying all the way up. Yeah, we might even have a break above this, who knows. Good question. Would I take buys if it does closes back in the range? I don't know. I guess I would still have dubs to take it. Because we're having news constantly, different people having different statements, and like we said before, it's like sideways. So we're gonna have some crazy moves, and all the news are unexpected, so we can't even know when they're gonna come out. But we'll see. Technically, I would take this fake out if this would happen in normal conditions without any news. Closing back in the range, making a retest continue up. But who knows about this, how far it's gonna go. Maybe it's gonna break all the way above. That can be an option too, because it's only 8 minutes and already did a whole 100 pip rejection. And from this candle when it started, it's always already 50 pips push. Aussie dollar. Let me check the 4 hour on Aussie dollar. I think it's risky. Look at these candles here. See how they did respect the zone after it broke above, made a retest and continuation. So this is also rejecting the same zone. I think it's too risky to take it, even though this is also another zone on the 1 hour, but this is in between. And you know what we said for setups that have two zones in between? Wait for both of them to break. So we need to close below this or a close above, maybe to the upside, who knows. But we need to break below, then a retest continue to this next zone here. Yeah, if Euro US dollar breaks on the daily too, that's gonna be the best thing ever. We have no traffic on the left on Euro USD. Once we break this level, it's free traffic all the way down here. That's a straight 100 pip move, I think. 80, 85, almost 100. So if you look at what happened on last few weeks or months, there's free traffic all the way to down here, if we look at it like that. But we have the levels from before that might interrupt the move first, before going that far. So still we have a good range. At least 100 pip, it's gonna be guaranteed after the breakout out of this consolidation, because we know what happens after such a big consolidation box. Big moves expected, of course. Oh God, these COVID news are now coming back. The second wave or third wave, I don't even know. There's been too many waves now. Nice trade, Makovsky. USD CAD was pretty good. You did a great trade there. I think now you should protect your profit because it already did the move and it's coming for the second or third one, because this was first break, second, one retest, two retest. This is the third time it's coming to test that zone. In GJ, if you go left on daily, you'll see the same candle and same rejection. I don't know what you mean. maybe you're thinking about this. It rejected from the same spot here, same level. This candle and this candle too. Looks like at the end of the day it's not breaking this support. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Man, we're tired from this coronavirus. I mean, it's been so long now. Even though I never I never watch the news, but still you can hear about these things. Even though life is back to normal, only that you need to wear these kind of masks everywhere you go. But we need our normal life back. It's getting boring. I mean, I think we just have to get used to live with this, just how we are used to live with other diseases. GJ might consolidate for the next 2 hours, start moving at New York Open. Might be, but I don't know, to be honest. This can still, reject and close below, or we have two options here, or it's gonna close above, make a retest and continue up. But we'll see. The 4 hour, there's going to be a rejection. So we'll wait. Maybe USD JPY after all is going to give us something, even though it looks like mission impossible here to make a 10 pip move to the upside. Also to give us a break, which means a total 15 pips at least from current price. Tahmid Ahmed, I just talked about this. Looks like you're not paying attention. What did I say? It's getting rejected from the support here. So for me, I'm staying out. Unless I see a clean break and retest, not getting in. Look at GCAT. Wow, this is crazy. 95 pips rejection all the way up. This is crazy. It recovered the whole move all the way up to the upside. Bay 2, true, 2 crazy days. Yesterday was crazy. What a move on USD CAD, what a move on gold, what a move on GJ. It was all over the place. Yesterday was crazy. Yeah, of course. Whoever trades low time frames probably got stopped on GCAT, and that's why higher time frames have that's why it's better to wait for higher time frames to close. On lower time frames, we would be taking sells on GCAT probably, because this could be a 15 or 5 minute break. Depends how they're gonna close. So watching it right now, how it's going, probably is gonna close back in the range. And if it does close back in the range, let me check the 4 hour. The 4 hour is almost turning bullish, and that can easily happen now because it's only another 5, 6 pips, 10 pips maybe. We might even break this resistance here, 134.250, 200. So that can be an option too, but I don't know, to be honest. I'm just gonna wait still. USD US dollar is we can say that there's a minor zone here because we have a few rejections, but we're also getting rejection from this major one, and we need to stay away. Look at your CAD now, it's coming back. Not gonna take sells here. I am going to stay away unless I get a clean break and retest. You're not gonna miss anything. It's just a matter of time. Sooner or later on this day we're gonna have an opportunity, but there's no need to rush things. There's plenty of time. Yesterday we waited whole London session, we didn't get any trades. Then finally USD CAD broke above that 4 hour level yesterday, and it gave us a lot of pips. And even I entered late and I still got like 50 or 60 pips move. So it's just about patience. Wait for the perfect setup, then you get rewarded. My mic volume is perfect, I think, but maybe something wrong with your PC or your phone maybe. Check it because my mic is pretty good. I've tested it. You're not gonna miss anything. It's just a matter of time. Sooner or later, on this day, we're gonna have an opportunity, but there's no need to rush things. There's plenty of time. Yesterday we waited whole London session, we didn't get any. I don't trade gold, guys. I don't trade gold, and most of people here know that because gold is not what it used to be. It's too volatile now, and needs to go back how it was if I want to take a trade there, but it's not for trading right now. Aussie dollar had a perfect break and retest. Aussie dollar is in between two zones. I know that this looked perfect, but it's sitting at support, also has this resistance, so that's why I didn't want to take it. Yeah, right now it's a little bit like market is resting. Not GBP though. Look at the GBP still pushing. Look at GCAD. Wow, this is crazy. 120 pips push on GCAD. And it's still pushing. GJ turned bullish on the 4 hour, that's for sure. Yes. I don't know. This is gonna go a lot more. It's gonna go a lot more from what it seems. GU is gonna close above probably. So fake out is coming up. A fake out is coming up. Okay, let's take a look at this chart. Wrong chart. Wrong chart, one chart. Euro GBP. I don't trade Euro GBP, but you can send a chart and we'll take a look what's happening there. Sorry about that. Wow, GCAD. It's about to break also above this small resistance here. GCAD has too many zones in between, and like it's hard to decide where you want to take the trade. If we go on the 4 hour, let's take a look on the 4 hour. Look at that 4 hour candle. Oh, this is crazy. Let's take a look at this chart. AUD NZD short. Okay. If it does close below that support, we might have a chance. We'll see. It's not a pair I trade. Probably the spread is bad, too big in that pair, because we know in these kind of pairs that spread might be bigger than the major ones. Man, GU looks perfect as a fake out. GU looks perfect as a fake out, but it doesn't look like it's gonna give us a chance anytime soon. It's pushing straight to the upside, and it's about to push above this small resistance here. That might happen too. Wow, today is crazy. Today is we're having a speech right now. That's why GBP is very wild. So let's be careful. Let's be careful because it is not safe to trade right now. EU got rejected all the way up again. There's no breakout on the 4 hour, not yet. So we're gonna have to wait. USD CAD probably is gonna give a fake out right now, because we're seeing all these retracements in all these pairs. So whoever caught the first retest, very nice, but now looks like we're pushing down. We'll see. There's still a possibility that we might have a close above. We don't know that yet, but these GBP pairs are crazy right now. Okay, let's see. Herman, yeah, I saw that for that daily support on GBP, but that cannot be just the only case about why it did this whole retracement. Do you think it's nice zone to execute buys if current candle comes for retest? Also, I think. Let me take a look. Actually, let me take a look. No, I'm not. I'm not thinking about taking buys on UJ. I'm not. There's a small matter zone here, and like I said, the best thing here is to wait for price to break above this zone here. That would be a safe trade. Trading anything in between, I think it's not good. Better wait for this hole to break to the upside. Then we have clean traffic on the left all the way up to this next zone here. It's not a big range. It hits a 30 pip, 20-30 pip range to the upside, but for UJ it's pretty good. Look at GCAT shooting straight to the upside. What a move this was. And GJ is about to close above this small consolidation box too. Wow, this is unexpected. Looks like your cat did make a small rejection up there. Good thing. Okay, I'm just gonna go get some water. Small breakout. Small break, not the breakout. I'm dealing with breakouts too much now. I'm using it too much on real life. Gonna take a small break and I'll come back. So don't go anywhere. Okay, what happened? Nothing big? Okay, USD CAD. UJ dropped. USD CAD dropped. Aussie dollar pushed. Also, NZD US dollar pushed. Also, Euro US dollar pushed. So we have everything has reversed back where it was. There's no trade for me yet, and it doesn't look like there's gonna be one on the next hour. So just waiting to see what happens here. Probably it's not gonna be a trade. Your cat went perfectly as you can see. It did respect this level. It did respect that fake out setup, but fortunately we didn't take it. Yeah, I think I'm not going to take anything at this next hour because nothing is clear. Nothing is clear. I did have a look at this level, at this Vikram, I did take a look at this. I gave you the opinion on it. I said I'll change the color on the background. I don't know. Man, it looks perfect. I don't know why are you having difficulties. Looks pretty good. Your cat is breaking down. What zone? I think your cat trading it in this range. It's not safe for me, to be honest. I'm gonna stay away. I don't want to trade it in this consolidation box here. So we'll have to wait. We will have to wait. GJ got rejected from this too. Looks like it's not gonna close above, but definitely it's gonna close back in the range. It's gonna close back in the range, which means can a retest and continuation happen here? It can, but the 4 hour it's only gonna be a rejection, so I think I'm gonna stay away. I think I'm gonna stay away. Just gonna wait for the candle to close 6 minutes, and we'll see our options. I took UCAD before the sim lost my connection today, spiked up. What do you take, buys or sells? What about Euro NZD? Euro NZD is about to close below this. How safe this is? How safe can this be? No, I'm not gonna take Euro NZD. The 4 level with the 1 hour doesn't match exactly with each other, so I'm not gonna take this. Don't feel safe on that. How did it go with the USD CAD buys? Okay, I'll take a look at it now. Let's see. It looks like SD US dollar is gonna close also above this previous manner support here. Can we see some continuation? I guess we can, but it's not the best break and retest. USD CAD is closing below 2. We'll take the fake out. It's not a fake out, it's actually a breakout, because the break and retest already happened. So we'll see. EuroCAD sells? No, I don't think so. Can you show your executed trades? What does this mean? Why would I show that? This is a free channel, by the way. I'm not asking you anything, so and you asking me something doesn't make sense. People are too worried how much I make, what I make. We're not here about that. We're here to teach you something. If you wanna learn something, then you are welcome. If not, then there's all other places that you can be. But please, can you show your executed trades? Okay then. I don't know. You guys spend too much time with other people. You have to spend time on yourself. Okay, 2 minutes left, and we'll have the next 1 hour, and also the 4 hour is going to close, by the way. Can you please take a look at this? Yes, of course. Your CAD was a loss. As you can see, I lost 10 pips on your CAD. You can rewind or go back earlier when we started the stream. Why did I take the loss on your CAD? Because even the losses can be explained, of course. Sells below here, USD, JPY 30 minute. First, I don't trade 30 minute, only 1 hour and up. So for me, we also have this small support here, and also we have a small minor zone here. There are a lot of zones in between, which means I'm gonna skip this. I'm gonna skip this and on to the next one, because we need a clean break and retest. Can't deal with pairs that have too many zones in between. I want a clean break and retest. Here's the CAD closed below on the 1 hour. I don't know if this is gonna continue down or not, but I wouldn't feel very comfortable taking sells, because on the 4 hour it's just a rejection. Maybe we can wait for a break below this, then we can be sure. David, if you would be the one that you pretend to be, you wouldn't be here, man. People just talk, but don't spend a minute looking at facts. They just jump on the stream and they start talking. They don't know anything about you or what you do or who you are. Anyway, okay, so for now I think there's no trade for me. I know USD CAD closed back in the range, and we have a break below, but I think I'm still not gonna take it. Still, I'm not gonna take it. It's just a consolidation box, and I don't want to trade in between this consolidation box unless it breaks above or below. Above, it can only be a 4 hour break that would make this valid, and we'll see later on. NZD CHF, I don't trade that pair, so we'll see. Okay, GJ closed back in the range. 4 hour closed bullish, but that doesn't mean anything for now because we're still inside this range. And what can we do here is, I think I'm still gonna wait, coming for a retest from this fake out. It's a 30 pip range, so if price drops all the way down here, that's a 30 pip move. It's pretty big, and I don't know if it's gonna be safe since everything was caused by the news. It was caused by the news, and it's gonna be risky to trade it. Okay, so guys, for now, I think there's nothing happening. And I'm gonna have to go now. Uh, there's no need to wait now for any kind of movement because until the next hour or next 2-3 hours, I think I'm not gonna take anything unless I get a clean break and retest. Maybe GJ later on is gonna break above, maybe give us a chance after breaking above this, but everything that's inside this range, it's not gonna be a trade for me. I'm gonna try to avoid this range, so we'll have to wait until we get a clean break and retest. Unless that happens, we're gonna stay away. So for now, have a nice day. Thank you all for being here, and see you tomorrow. Thank you all for being here. Have a nice day.